Bienvenidos a Spanish Sounds. Soy Roberto Garza. Cinco de Mayo. Objectives. Students will connect with the history of Cinco de Mayo. Students will explore Mexican culture and folklore dancing. Students will discover the fiesta inspiration and Cinco de Mayo stamps. Students will write an invitation for a Cinco de Mayo Fiesta. So, what is Cinco de Mayo? Well, to begin with, it is not Mexico's Independence Day of September 16th. It is, rather, a historic battle between the invading French army and the Mexican army in Puebla, Mexico in 1862. May 5th is the date in which the Mexican army defeated a much larger and powerful French army. By doing so, Mexico delayed another foreign invasion. But the story does not end. It was only one of numerous battles in Mexico's long history of achieving independence from European dominance. The primary cause of the French invasion was because Mexico had borrowed money from France, Spain, and England. Mexico was unable to pay back the loan, mainly because of the social reform of 1857 to 1860, known as La Guerra de Reforma. While Spain and England could wait for a payment from Mexico, France would not. So, France decided to invade Mexico. People in Mexico remember this date because it represents a part of their liberation from many countries that tried to dominate it. As a result of the victory over the French army, Mexico realized its power. Cinco de Mayo in Mexico. In Mexico, Cinco de Mayo is called La Batalla de Puebla. It's here in the United States that the event became better known as Cinco de Mayo. This event is celebrated with parades, concerts, fiestas, folklore dancers, food, art, and other cultural expressions. The event does not have the splendor of Mexico's Independence Day on September 16th. Cinco de Mayo in the U.S. Well, if you remember in the video Son los Países, I mentioned that the southwest U.S. was once a part of Mexico. Mexicans and Mexican Americans have celebrated cultural events in the southwest for many years. Cinco de Mayo is celebrated here in the U.S. because it's a reminder for Mexicans and other Latinos to remember their heritage, ethnicity, and to reaffirm their cultural roots. In regions of the United States with a high Mexican American population, like the Southwest, Midwest, Chicago, and New York, Cinco de Mayo is very popular. You will also see events here in Michigan and in other states celebrating this event. For many, it's a good opportunity to join in on the celebration and party. Cross-cultural inspiration. Just like non-Irish people celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the U.S., Cinco de Mayo has crossed over within other ethnic groups. Again, many join in on this cultural celebration. Non-Latinos find this celebration very inviting, especially with the food, music, art, and other cultural activities. Here we have a picture of the Battle of Puebla, or in Spanish, La Batalla de Puebla. And here are two stamps. These are Mexican stamps that were issued in 1962 commemorating this particular event. The invitation, la invitación de fiesta. Here is some vocabulary and phrases that you will be able to use in producing your own invitation. So let's go over the vocabulario and repeat, please. La piñata, los globos, balloons, refrescos, refreshments, el pastel, cake or pastry, el helado, ice cream, los tacos, la ensalada, salad. And this is a good time for you to review AR, ER, and IR verbs to put together your invitation. So let's repeat these verbs. And some of these are irregular, like the verb tener. So please review these. Invitar, estar, venir, traer, tener, comer, beber, preparar, romper, romper la piñata, jugar. And of course you can add more verbs. All right, so we need to know this particular item here, fecha y la hora, and we need la dirección, teléfono, it could be 345-6890, correo electrónico, and here's a phrase that would be useful. All right, from the verb estar, estás invitado a la fiesta. ¿Cuándo? And here's a model that you can use for your invitation. So let's go through the phrases and vocabulary. Estás invitado a nuestra fiesta de Cinco de Mayo. Again, estás invitado a nuestra fiesta de Cinco de Mayo. You are invited to our Cinco de Mayo fiesta. Por favor de venir. Please come. And here are the commands again that we can use to tell people what exactly to do. Come, from comer, baila, from bailar, y celebra, from celebrar con nosotros. We're going to have, vamos a tener, tacos, ensalada, refrescos, piñatas. And we need la fecha, el 5 de mayo. La hora, a las 6. Or you can say a las 6 de la tarde. We need an address. So remember that in Spanish we write the street name first and then the house number. Calle Colorado 5643. Another command. Responde a correo electrónico o, command again, manda un texto. Por favor de traer, please bring, and then you can list some items that individuals would bring. And here we have a beautiful stamp. This is the Cinco de Mayo stamp that was issued by the U.S. in 1998 and then reissued again in 1999 as a, oh, I have 33 cent, excuse me, it should be 32 cents here, 32-cent stamp. Or perhaps, okay, I'm sorry, this is the 1998 32, and then it became the 33-cent stamp. El baile folclórico estudiantil. We're going to take a look at a video right now of this particular folklore dance group. And I would like to also give special thanks to Lisa Flores with iVisual Videos, Su Quintanilla, and El Baile Folklórico group. They are from Flint and Pontiac, Michigan. So let's take a look at that. Strategies. Utilize the vocabulary and grammar from Las Direcciones video to compose sentences to tell where the fiesta is located. It's important. La fiesta está en la casa de Juan. And this is a little review of the possessive. La casa de Juan. Practice using second-person affirmative commands to tell someone how to go to the fiesta. Example. Camina por la calle Main hasta llegar a la calle Colorado. Dobla a la, and if you remember from the video Las Direcciones, you can say dobla a la derecha or dobla a la izquierda. Organize a Cinco de Mayo Fiesta. Produce a video with photos and publish it. See robertogarza.org, the music page, for instructional music on CDs. The song Cinco de Mayo is available. Create your own Cinco de Mayo invitation using Word, a PowerPoint, Publisher, or a favorite online resource. Exchange invitations with classmates or friends. Engage in a project to demonstrate your creativity using art, music, MP3 files, etc. Integrate technology into your project. Engage your critical thinking skills and investigate the events before and after Cinco de Mayo with at least two different perspectives. So Cinco de Mayo was not a one-day event.